All right. I believe we're live. I think, maybe. I don't know. YouTube is freaking out right now. So are we live? I don't know. The world may never know. I think we are. Sorry about the late start, guys. I didn't mean for that to be the case. This stream is coming in a little hot, so I apologize for that. And I'm still making some behind-the-scenes adjustments here. What's up, Space Ghost? What's up, Matthews Need? Good to see everybody. Let me make sure that link works. Okay, that link does not work. Okay, let's fix that. Let's try this on for size. That one works. Okay. Alright, we're gonna pin this one. Guys, it's just about summer. You know what that means. We are once again raising money all summer long for Penn State Children's Hospital and Extra Life. If you guys would like to donate, the link is pinned to the top of the live chat. It's also in the description down below. T-shirts with the design you're seeing right above me will be available soon. I'm waiting to get samples in to make sure that they look good and the print looks good. So I'll let you guys know when that's the case. If you guys would like to donate, like I said, that link is in the chat. It's in the description. Every dollar helps, even if you could just donate $1. And even if you can't, you can still help out. You can share the streams, share the donation links, ask your friends, family, neighbors, whoever. We have some exciting milestones this year to incentivize some donations. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. I want to get into the game here since I made you guys wait so long. So let me get the chat set up. And then that. Okay. All right. So I decided recently. Let me take my shoes off. Let me get comfortable. The reason the stream is so late is because I just got home from somewhere, and I didn't expect to be out as late as I was. But let's kick our shoes off. Let's get a little comfortable here. But I decided time to become one with the dragon. Exactly. So my thought was, you know, the Extra Life stuff, it's always very important, a very fun time of year. So I wanted to commemorate that this year by spending the summer replaying through some of my favorite games of all time. I don't think that's going to be the only content, like the only streams I do this summer, but I wanted that to be like the primary focus. So we're starting with Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Of course, Spyro, one of my favorite games as a kid. I loved the game so much that I traded them all in at GameStop. But, you know, as a dumb kid, you do stuff like that, right? But, you know, we got the Reignited Trilogy version here. We're playing, technically it's the PS4 version, but we're hopping right into Spyro 1 of the Reignited Trilogy.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6?
We got a tall boy Diet Coke.
1,000.
It's a good day, you know?
Or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok?
There's Ganasty Ganor character.
I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Aurora says, go Uncle Joshy. Thanks, Aurora. I appreciate it.
Remote world and is no threat to the dragon kingdom.
So, funnily enough, I was planning to replay through this game and a couple other games already anyways. But, recently, I was informed that my niece has taken a liking to playing Spyro. So that influenced me to start playing this sooner. I was going to start by replaying through the Spider-Man games, but I think it makes more sense to play through this first anyways, because I think it would be cooler to replay through the Spider-Man games right before the new Spider-Man movie comes out in July. So we're hopping right in here. The first homeworld. Gonna rescue Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
It's crazy how I can just only hear SpongeBob when Spyro talks. That's all I hear. Alright, so for those of you who maybe have never played a Spyro game before, our main objective, collect all the gems. Each game has its own kind of side collectibles, side objectives that we're going after. We're going, of course, for 100% completion. You know the vibes. So in Spyro 1 specifically, we're looking for all the gems in each level. There's also going to be the crystallized dragons to free. There's going to be dragon eggs. I believe that's all the main collectibles in this game. I might be missing. There's skill points. They don't really count towards like your actual main completion. They're just kind of optional side tasks that you can do, side challenges. We'll probably unlock a couple just out of happenstance, but we got another crystallized dragon here. Delbin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is
That's
doing?
my boy Sparks.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
It's kind of messed up in canon that he literally doesn't know who Sparks is, why he's following him. Alright, this is going to open up the speedway behind the waterfall. Hop, skip, and jump. Our first trophy. Find the hidden entrance to Sunny Flight. We're gonna wait to do that. I don't know what it is about the Spyro games, but like currently playing the new Lego Batman game. That's one that I was excited for as well. We may have to check that out at some point this summer. Is that like out today, or is it still early access? Because I know there was like, if you got the deluxe edition, you could get early access. Oh, look at that, skill point acquired. I was just talking about those. Some of them are a lot more out of the way, a lot harder to get. But what I was originally trying to say was, I don't know what it is about the Spyro games, but like, I have to play, every time that I play these games, I play every level in a given like world in the exact same order. And I don't know why or what it is. I just always do. And am I going to deviate from that? No. I'm going to play them in the exact same order that I always do. I always save the speedway for last, that's for sure. In every Spyro game, in every world, the speedway is always last. Hey, we got 69 gems, nice. Alright, So then we go over towards the dragon head. We'll free our... No. Is it a final dragon for this world? I can't remember if there's another one over in the other area. Argus.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Now, I'm pretty sure that he says the same thing, even if I had already completed one of the other levels. I'm pretty sure he'll still say that. At least on the PS1 version, that was the case. I'm not sure if that's the case with Reignited. I never really tested it out, because like I said, I always do everything in the exact same order. Yeah, there's another dragon through here. Tomas. Probably just Thomas, but
Hey,
Tomas.
Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
I love how much personality they gave all the dragons in the Reignited Trilogy. Like, in the PS1 version, there was maybe like 6 to 10 different dragon models, and they all just looked super generic. And they all had like basically the same voice. Like, more than half of them in the first game just gave you some variation of, "Thank you for releasing me." And they still, for the most part, kept that, like the "thank you for releasing me" part. But I like that, like, all of the dragons are like actually designed on the home world that you find them in and stuff like that. Like, they're all dressed up, they're painting, they're doing this, they're doing that. Like, they look different depending on which world they're from, which I think is a cool detail. Did I get the gems from over here? I can't remember. My brain is not the sharpest at this moment because, 1, I slept horribly last night. 2, I was just at Buffalo Wild Wings, and let me tell you, I put a couple back, you know what I'm saying? They had this new cocktail called the Red, White, and Booze. Oh, man. It was delicious. I think this should be all the gems, unless I missed something somewhere, which I definitely did. We're missing a red gem somewhere, so that ain't good. That ain't good. I'm getting a phone call for some reason, and that's going to mess with the camera. So I apologize about that. I don't know who could be calling at 9:30 p.m. I missed a red gem somewhere. Not to sound like a snob or anything, but I'm not used to playing games in 30 frames per second anymore. I've become so used to at least 60 between playing on my PC and with the PS5, like every game being 60. It's going to be in some dumb place. I'm going to try my best to not cheat. If you guys didn't know, there's a button combination you could press to have sparks just point towards the gems. I'm gonna try my absolute best. Where could I have possibly missed this? Am I tripping, dude? I was just going on and on about how this is one of my favorite games of all time, yada yada, blah blah blah, and now I literally can't finish the first... This isn't even the first level. This is like the pre-warm-up to the first level. He's probably staring me right in the face, dude. He's probably bebopping around right in front of me. Not over there. This is the one thing that... It's not necessarily a bad thing, but a difference between this game and the original is that in the original, because obviously it was PS1, like, everything was like a flat texture, you could see gems, like, completely across the level. because all the gems had like a sparkle on them, and for some reason you could see those from like an infinite distance away. Like even if you couldn't see the actual gem itself, you could see the sparkle from the gem from like an infinite distance away. So it was super easy when you were running around to see where you missed one. Over here? Yeah, there it is. All right. Look at that. First level complete. All right. So now, as I was saying, I play this game always in a very, very specific order. So now we got to go up here through the whirligig, as I used to call this as a kid. Don't know why. And we're going to go into Town Square. I think I always played Town Square first because before I actually ever owned Spyro, I used to use the cheat code to play the Spyro demo on Crash 3. And this was the level that you played in the demo. So by the time that we actually owned this game, this was the level I knew like the back of my hand. Rescued Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
So technically we weren't, I guess, supposed to know how to glide yet. But I played these games too much as a kid, so I know what I'm doing here. All right, extra life. That always comes in handy. Ha! Speaking of extra life, we're raising money for charity. Of course, links down in the description, in the pinned comment, all that good stuff.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
We got a thief. I feel like I used to call the thieves something when I was something stupid when I was a kid, but I can't remember what it is. I don't think I used to call them thieves. I used to call them something. Ninjas or something weird. Something kind of stupid. Mummies, maybe? Man, my shirt and hat are really see-through. That's the green screen for you.
Blue running around here. He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Felt that, brother. Felt that. I like the original music a little bit more than the Reignited. Only because the only thing that I don't love about the Reignited soundtrack is that, like, normally I feel like the music is, like, super, like, not muted, that's not the right word I'm looking for, but it's, like, super calm, and then when you start charging, they put this, like, really fast drum beat behind it, and I feel like it just messes with the vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it's still great music, but I just prefer to hear, like, the song straight through, like, without it being affected by my running and stuff. Then we gotta glide around the corner here. Leaf on the wind, glide to secret egg thief area in town square. We're getting these trophies like it's water, dude. I don't even know if that's a real saying. I think I just mashed like 3 sayings together. Now, I know that I missed the thief, but I wanted to get all those gems first. Did he jump back up the other way? What a dingleberry. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to jump back up this way. Did I remember thinking that this was like one of the hardest things to do as a kid, was to glide over here? And now it's like there's just second nature. Where is he? Where the heck are you, brother? Am I tripping? Where is dude? Oh yeah, there's no hover in the first game. I forgot about that. Where is dude? I forgot about the gems against the back wall. Did I glitch the game already? That would make me a little sad. Am I missing something here? Oh, he jumps down there, dude. I forgot about that. Okay. Can I, like, snipe him, dude? Nope. I don't remember him ever jumping all the way down there. I could have swore he jumps this way. And then this way, and then he jumps right straight back up. Maybe I'm tripping. You're cooked, pal. Dude, he's fast. These dudes are fast. If it wasn't for his super exaggerated jump, I wouldn't have got him. Okay. Glide across this way. Take out the bowl. These things we got to flame 3 times. 200 to 200 gems. This should be the last dragon. Thor. Where's your hammer, brother?
Before releasing me, Spyro, you can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
All dragons found. Let's go. 100% level complete. I don't think you need to go through the portal, or like the I guess portal is the word for it. I think the only level you need to actually exit through the portal for is in Nasty's world or whatever. Like the final world of the game. Those 3 levels or 2 levels you do have to exit through the exit portal to unlock the next level. Other than that, I don't think you actually need to use that exit portal. You could just exit through the pause menu if you want. Alright, so now next up in my order of play is always this one. Dark Hollow. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. I forgot how long these loading screens are. Holy cannoli. This is how we used to live back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean with the PS4. And that's what this game installed on an SSD. It would be way worse if it was installed on a normal PlayStation 4 hard drive. Or playing off the disc. I don't know what it was about the PlayStation 1, but they just had some of the greatest video game soundtracks of all time on that thing. Like, banger after banger. Like, the entire... all the Crash games on the PS1 had incredible music. Like, I have all the Crash Bandicoot soundtracks saved to my Spotify playlist. The Spyro soundtrack is great. All the Spyro games are fire. Final Fantasy VII had a great soundtrack.
Of course they wouldn't bother
What else? I'm blanking now.
Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
There's another game that I had in my mind, but now I can't think of it. Okay. Those are some frogs. Did I go over here already? Yeah, I think I did. Thank you for releasing me. Let's go down here. Oh, nope, nope, brother. Turn around. Yeah, you're cooked, pal. Oh, I just did the exact same thing. Now we're chilling, we're chilling. Too bad that guy's not chilling because he just got burned. Hee. Alright, we got a key to unlock the chest back in the main section. Oswin. Felt that, brother.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
You know, now that I think about it, I never really thought about the fact that the original Spyro games were PlayStation exclusive, and yet they had that exact same dialogue of, like, saying, press the action button to do this. And, like, me as a dumb kid, I'm like, what the heck is the action button, dude? I look at this controller, there's an X, a circle, a triangle, a square. Which one is an action? Because technically, you press all of them, they all perform an action. So I, as a dumb kid, had no idea what the action button meant. Like, I never understood why they didn't say, like, oh, just press triangle. Like, it makes sense on the Reignited Trilogy, because it came out on, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC. Like, that totally makes sense. But even back on the PS1, they were like, press the action button to do this. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? English. Do you speak it, you know? Gotta get some light going in here. There we go. Light my fire. Light the 2 bonfires in Dark Hollow. That dude just got sniped. Another dragon around the way. Darius.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
I don't think I want to know the lore implications of that guy holding that dragon skull, I'm gonna be honest with you. 16. Does this have 16 gems in it? I don't remember. $16 seems like a weird amount. Oh, dude, we're so cooked. Where am I missing 6 gems? Oh, man. Oh, over there. I forgot about that place. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at us, dude. 100% level complete. Another one bites the dust, as the kids say. I don't know what kids are saying that, but... Man. Alright, next up, we're gonna go to Stone Hill. we don't really need to defeat the enemies again. If we want to farm lives, we can do that, but honestly, Spyro 1, I think, is probably the easiest of the trilogy. I don't know. It's between 1 and 3, I feel like. Three, I feel like, is easy when you're controlling Spyro, but I feel like all the other characters control just, like, not good enough that makes it hard, if that makes sense. This game, I think, is easy just for the sheer fact that you can actually complete every level on your first visit, which you can't do in Spyro 2 or 3. Because in 2... Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Well, we'll go back down there later. We'll be fine. In 2 and 3... Well... Yeah. In 2 and 3, there's... the abilities that you have to unlock and then come back to different levels. So, like, there'll be, like, climbable ladders in some of the levels, or, like, places to swim, or places where you need to head bash stuff. And then you don't learn that until later in the game, and then you need to come back once you learn those abilities to finish levels. There's a bunch of levels that you can't finish on your first visit in 2 and 3. And then in 3, they also introduced the new characters, and there's a lot of levels with areas that only the other characters can access, and you won't unlock them until, like, the next world after. Then you have to come back. I'm gonna go this way. No. But, like, this game gives you extra lives often enough that I don't think it's ever really necessary for the most part to actually, like, farm the respawn enemies.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
You can kind of tell based on, like, the tutorials that the dragons give you. You can kind of, like, make out what the intended order for you to play these levels in is. Like, they want you to play this one first, obviously, because they're like, oh, this will take you back to the home world. Or, like, you're probably supposed to play this level first, then probably Town Square, because that's where they teach you how to glide. Well, I guess you could finish... You can't complete it, but you could finish Dark Hollow without gliding, I guess. Yeah, you're just jumping up and down the stairs. Gavin. Heck yeah, brother. Have a little cup of Joe.
Dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power.
Dude's got some sweet tattoos.
Butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
I like the implication that dragons could have tattoos and facial hair. That's kind of sick. But I mean, realistically, like... I don't know. I feel like sometimes it would be interesting to play a game and, like, strictly follow, like, the tutorial. Like, not, like, figure out the controls on your own and just, like, start pushing buttons and be like, oh, this is jump, this is this does that. Like, strictly only do what the game tells you when it tells you to do it. Because, like, a game like this, like, I don't know that you'd ever be able to 100% the game without just knowing how to do things. Like, I played these games so much as a kid, and, like, I don't even remember how I learned how to do it as a kid, but it's just, like, now it's just ingrained in my mind what to do and where to go and where things are hidden and how to get there, and I might have a brain fart every now and again and not be able to, you know, find the last gem that I'd missed, but for the most part, like, it's just, I got it up here, you know?
How about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button.
No, see, I was wrong.
Jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
But see, like, here's what I'm talking about. Now, I would only know how to glide if I went to Town Square first, because that's where they teach you to glide. But the Town Square portal is, like, other than the one in the Dragon Mouth, is, like, the most, well, okay, other than the one behind the waterfall, it's, like, the most hidden one in this home world. Let me make sure before I leave that I got everything down there. For some reason, I feel like I missed something. And then I'll be looking all over for a gem that I left laying on the ground somewhere. I don't know, I don't see anything. I don't know. I'm talking a lot about how, oh, the game doesn't tell you what to do. I think realistically, the problem is that as a child, I was either one... No, let's be honest. As a kid, I think I used to open the dragons and immediately skip the cutscene. So I used to never learn any information from them. I was just like, oh, this is a box I have to check. Let me free them. And then I would instantly skip the cutscene. And just be like, yeah, cool, I got the dragon. And then I would never get any of the information they were trying to tell me. So maybe this game does have a robust tutorial and I would never know because I don't listen to them. Especially as a kid. Look at that. Demolished. Yeah, I used to just not listen when they spoke, basically, is what I'm saying. Which, was that the ADHD? Was that me just being stubborn? Couldn't tell you. We need 16 more gems. I don't know that they're all around this thing. It looks like we're still missing 4. That ain't good. 4's not a good number to be missing. Were they like, oh, they're over there. I seize them. Well, I see at least 3, but I assume a 4th one's there somewhere. Oh no, we're cooked, dude. It's not here. I'm missing 1 red gem. We're sure it's not like right here? Why would they only put 3? 3 is such a weird number. Why wouldn't you put an even number here? The gems be blending in with the grass in this game. Even the different, like even the red ones. I know it's just over here. I'm chilling. 200 to 200. Another 100% complete level. We're just going to exit out this way. It's faster, I think. Maybe. Potentially. Now, I'm going to go do Toasty. Which is our, like, boss level, if you want to call it that. This genuinely might be like one of the hardest levels in the game, not even joking. And it's strictly for the fact that I think this might be one of the only enemies in the game that you actually have to hit them twice for them to, like, be defeated. These stupid dogs. And these things are relentless, dude. They snipe you. It's hard to get away from them. Especially, like, there's 2 of these Johns here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, God! Baby. See, dude? They're hard to get away from. And I don't think there's any... There's either very little or no healing in this level. So I gotta be really careful. Eee! Sometimes this dodge roll can be a little useful for getting away from these guys. But, like, all of them always have 2 around them, dude. Like, get away from me, dude. I'm so cooked. Alright, so now we don't have sparks. Which means, 1, that we're 1 hit away from dying. But also, it means that sparks no longer helps us collect gems. Bro, my brain is so fried. I mean, I know a little bit about the situation that you're going through. I saw some of your Instagram stories. So I believe it, but I tell you, my brain's in not much of a better place. But hopefully you can chill, turn your brain off a little bit, relax. You can watch me play some Spyro as I disappear into the background of my stream.
Nork has put one of his most
devious henchmen
in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Dude, that's literally
Careful,
SpongeBob.
Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, man, I hate it here. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna survive this. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. So we're chilling, dude. Oh, is there any checkpoints in this level? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. That was the checkpoint. Adoy. Alright, well, this kind of works out in our favor. Dude, these dogs just snipe you. Dude, they just... There's no getting away from them. Eeb. So the big scary monster was in fact just a sheep on stilts. Burnt toast, defeat Toasty without getting hit by him. Technically, that's kind of not true. I guess the dogs don't count, really. Well, I mean, I actually don't think he can hit you. I think that's just a trophy, basically, for defeating him. 100% level completion. And we're back to the homeworld. We've only got 1 level left in the Artisan homeworld, and that is the Speedway. Which, like I said, I always save for last. I don't know what it is about the Spyro games and the Crash Bandicoot games, but I always play them in the exact same order. Like, I mean, Crash Bandicoot 1 you can only play in one order, really. Because there's linear level progression in that one. But in 2 and 3, even when you can choose which levels to play, I always play them in the same order. I always play all the Spyro games, the levels in the exact same order. I don't know why. Just do. It's like... I don't know, it's like a safety thing. It's like, oh, I know exactly what's coming up. I know exactly where I'm going. Sunny Flight. Let's see if we can ace this first try. Big money, no whammies. All that good stuff. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I immediately panicked. Immediately panicked. Why did I go for the chest first? I always do the train first. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. I'm washed. Chalk me up as Unk status, because we are cooked. What was I thinking? I always do the train first. I'm so washed, dude. Take me out, coach. I always do the train first. What is wrong with me? Now the timing of everything else is going to be off. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is awful. This is an awful cycle. Where are the arches? Where's the golden arches, dude? This is awful. I would be shocked if I still get this first try. Come on, Spyro, you got this, pal. Oh, man, we are cooked, pal. Oh, dude, that might have just saved us. Holy cannoli. What a clutch play. Oh, never mind, I choked. I choked hard. I'm choking. Oh, this is gonna be so close, dude. Where are the other planes? The planes and trains. Lots and lots of jets and planes. Where's the other guy? Where did he go? Oh, God, the motion blur is awful. Oh, oh, no, no. Oh, dang it. Ugh, I was so close. Okay. I need to not panic. Train first. First and foremost. Lots and lots of jets and trains. That's the name of the movie or whatever. So then I double back this way. Go into head-on traffic, because then we encounter the rest of the train faster. And then as soon as we get the last one, we double back like that. Start taking out the planes. Start taking out the planes. Where's the last dude? There he is. And then I do that, right? Yeah, I think I do that, and then I go in for the... I can't think of the word chest. For some reason in my head, I went baskets and buckets, and I'm like, nope, it's neither of those. I'm like, it's not a basket or a bucket. Basket, bucket, trains and planes. Now see, I don't know why I struggled so bad, and then that time I did it with 15 seconds to spare. That's just the duality of Spyro, I guess. Would I like to retry? No. I'm done. Oh, man. I was going to turn on my AC, but the remote for my AC is not in front of me, and now I'm sad. It's very warm in my room. Alright, so that's the Artisan Homeworld done. We're chilling like a villain. So now we can move on to... what's the second homeworld called? It's not Beast Keepers, right? Or is it?
You may travel to
the Peacekeepers world. Peacekeepers. That's not what I said. I said Beastmakers. Beastmakers is the third or fourth homeworld. Boom! Take a trip with the balloonist. Heck yeah, dude. Entering the Peacekeepers world. The soundtrack for this homeworld, banger, dude. So good. What's up, Mark? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Or just didn't acknowledge my dono. Oh my god, I apologize. My speakers aren't working. I apologize so much. Edward, thank you so much for the donation. You know I didn't mean to dub you like that. Hang on, let me fix this. My sound ain't working. He's big leaguing us. No! It's not true. Why aren't my speakers working? This is awful. I didn't mean it. Edward, you know I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. We're just getting started. We got 99 days for the 24-hour stream. We've got milestones at every $100 after the $1,185 point. Because the $1,185 mark will officially mean that we've raised over $10,000 for Penn State Children's Hospital since 2018. There's a ton of milestones after that. Things like, let me refer to the list here. Once we hit that $1,185 mark, that will unlock a second 24-hour stream later in the year. After that, we round up to the next nearest 100. So after that, it'll be $1,300. We will dye my hair live on stream, and I know that I've gotten crap in the past for doing the hair dye that washes out, so we will actually legitimately dye my hair live on stream. Let's see. At $1,600, we'll do the Hot Ones, the Last Dab Challenge. At the big $2,000 mark, we'll shave my beard live on stream. So there's lots of fun stuff planned for that. And lots of donation incentives in between there. All of it to celebrate, of course, raising money for the kids, and to celebrate hitting that $10,000 goal once we get there.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Edward, I appreciate you. I gotta figure out what's going on with my speakers, but I don't have time to do it right this second. Maybe I just need new ones. These ones, for what they are, they lasted me quite a while, because I got them, I think, from Five Below, like, 10 years ago. So, for anything from Five Below to last longer than about a year, it's pretty good. Do these guys still moon you? Out of context? Sounds a little iffy. Do they? I honestly never took notice. Go in your hidey hole. I think they have boxers on now. No, they still moon you. I thought for sure they would have censored it. I thought for sure Spyro would have went woke. Spyro, more like Spy Woke. Got him. I thought for sure. I don't know what that skill point was for, but I will take it. I don't need this cannon. Which is the cannon that I need? Is it this one? I don't even think I'm in the right place. Or the right time. For that matter. Is it this one? Dude, I am tripping. I don't remember what I have to blow up. I think it's the big thing. That thing over there. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. I think I'm not correct in any of my assertions. I don't think it's this cannon. One of these, I know you got to do something with. It's weird that even I didn't even get a text for your donation. I'll have to double check my page and make sure all my notifications are set up the right way. I'm so offended. Why aren't Spyro? You know, I wouldn't say you make a good point. You make a point. I'll say that. You make a point. Excuse you, Sparks, can you please... Excuse you, brother. What is happening? Can you please just collect the gem? Thank you. I don't know what all that was about, but I did not like it at all. Dude said, not today.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks.
Dude, I'm getting pelted with cannonballs in the middle of this cutscene.
Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Dude, that's literally me. They're launching artillery strikes in the middle of my cutscene, dude. Is it this cannon? Paul doesn't make a cameo in the next Spyro game. Oh, Edward, you think we're getting another Spyro game? That's so cute. How naive of you. I feel like there's been rumors about a new Spyro game for the last, like, 5 years, and nothing has come out. Nothing has happened. They've done nothing. Let me dream. Trust me, I want another Spyro game more than probably almost anybody. I just know that Activision's stance at this point is if it's not Call of Duty, then we don't care. Except Call of Duty's not doing so hot either, so I mean... I thought for sure that Microsoft would maybe be a little bit better, but in terms of like letting developers do what they want to do with inside of Activision Blizzard, but they're all still just working on Call of Duty, so I mean, we got Tony Hawk, which like I don't think that was a Microsoft thing. That had to have been being worked on before Microsoft acquired them, I would think. Tony Hawk's 3+4, but like they blundered that by being lazy and scrapping 4's career mode. And then we got Crash 4, which I loved. I mean, love. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say I love Crash 4. I love that we got a Crash 4. I love the idea of Crash 4. Did I love the execution of it? It's not at all a bad game by any means. I think that Toys for Bob just was like, oh, what is Crash known for? Oh, he's known for being a relatively difficult 3D platformer. Okay, we're gonna make this game so unbearably difficult just because. Because everybody thinks that it's the Dark Souls of platformers. When really it's just... See, I mean, I don't know. I have such a skewed outlook because, like, I just know the Crash game, the original Crash games, like the back of my hand. So to me, they're not difficult at all. They're a cakewalk. Like, when the Insane Trilogy came out, I had all 3 games platinumed in, like, less than a week. Like, it took me maybe a day of playing each to platinum each one. I just know those games so intrinsically back and forth, like, back and forward, front to back. So they're not difficult to me. Crash 4, I was like, what is going on? I actually did platinum Crash Bandicoot 4, and I legitimately think it's the most difficult platinum that I have. Like, by a mile. Get Elijah Wood back on board? Oh, man, dude. I forgot that he existed as Spyro. The only one of the Elijah Wood Spyro games I played was the, whatever the last one was, Dawn of the Dragon or whatever it was called. Dusk Before Dawn, Dawn to Dusk. I don't remember what it was called. Dusk of the Dragon. Guess what? Forza worked perfectly fine with my controller and my wheel plugged in. Now just launched it and it's trying to use my wheel instead of the controller. Maybe they patched it. Maybe your wheel was technically broken. And now they patched it with the day one update. Alright, so then now I'm gonna get some heals first before we go anywhere, because I'm an idiot. Alright. So now, next level on our agenda is Dry Canyon. It's so crazy to me that the drummer for the Police made the Spyro the Dragon soundtrack. Like, that is just so weird to me. Like, it's cool as hell. But, like, especially in, like, the 90s, when video games were, like, they were becoming popular, but they were still, like, relatively, like, niche. For, like, a mainstream, like, musician to be like, hell yeah, dude, I'm gonna make music for this purple dragon, dude. This little purple dragon running around, flaming stuff. Hell yeah. Stuart Copeland was like, let me get in that, dude. Hey, yo, didn't mean it that way. He said, let me get a piece of that Spyro pie. That pyro. Let me get a piece of that. Pyro. The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning, Eternal Night, and Dawn of the Dragon, I believe. Yeah, I played Dawn of the Dragon. I owned that one for the PS2. Never finished it. I always... So, I mean, as a kid, I didn't own that many games. So to keep myself occupied, for, like, every game that I owned, I would play the game until I got to a part where it was hard or I couldn't figure out what to do. And then instead of actually sitting there and trying to figure out what to do, I would get mad and then just restart the game from the beginning. And play to that exact same point again. And then get mad and then repeat the same process over and over again. There was very few games as a kid that I actually knew how to, like, complete. Start to back. And so, like, going back to what I was saying earlier, that's how I learned, like, the Spyro games and the Crash games, like, front to back to front, is because I would just play them, beat them, restart. Play them, beat them, restart. But, like, Dawn of the Dragon, I remember there was this one part that I was stuck on for the longest time, and it was, like, when they first really, like, get you out into the open world for the time, and I had, like, no idea what my objective was. And then I remember I finally passed it, and then I ended up getting to what I believe was the final boss fight. And then there was something that I couldn't figure out, or it was too hard. And then I used to just get to the final boss fight, and then restart the game. And play from the beginning. And then get to the final boss fight, and then restart, and just keep doing that. What's up, Phenom? Missed the last few streams. NBA playoffs, clashed with the streams. That's alright, man. It's good to see you here, though. Welcome to the stream. This guy's about to wallop me. So we thought. But we're here. We're playing Spyro the Dragon. Raising money for Extra Life and Penn State Children's Hospital. You know the vibes. Boris.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider.
You are a good glider.
Born to glide.
That guy's voice sounds very familiar. All right, I'm gonna have to get up soon and turn on that AC unit because whew, it is getting a little warm in here. But I don't exactly remember what I was yapping about before. Something about playing games over and over again, restarting them. You know, you guys get the gist. I feel like nobody really talks about the Legend of Spyro games anymore. I mean, like, as a kid who, and to me as a child, and honestly, it would probably work on me as an adult. Like, as a kid, to me, the idea was just like, oh, like, if I wanted out of a new Spyro game was for them to just, the games to just keep being the exact same, just new levels. Like, to me, the gameplay didn't need to evolve. I was like, yeah, just give me more Spyro levels. So, like, once the game started to depart from just being, like, a normal Spyro game, it would make me mad. So, like, Enter the Dragonfly, I used to like as a kid, because I was a dumb kid. And, like, looking back on it now, like, I've watched YouTube videos of people playing it since then, and I was like, man, how did I like this game? It was just, like, so rushed. It performed like crap. Like, it was just bad. Like, it was not a good game. Like, objectively speaking. And then they did a Hero's Tale, which was just, like, starting to really become a departure from the main kind of Spyro vibes. But it was, like, still, in essence, similar. And then the Legend of Spyro games came out, and I did not like them. I was, like, just even from seeing gameplay, I was like, no. I was like, I don't like this at all. Because at the time, I saw them doing the exact same thing with Crash Bandicoot, where it was like a darker tone and like hack and slash beat 'em up style games, because everything wanted to be God of War and Devil May Cry, because that's what was popular at the time, chasing trends, which is really similar to where we're at with the video game industry today, where everything's just chasing trends, except instead of hack and slash, now everything is Battle Royale, extraction shooter, live service, battle pass, Fortnite. But, like, the Legend of Spyro games, I just didn't agree with as a kid. And, like, I didn't know what a reboot was. So, like, I was like, why is Spyro a baby, dude? I was like, why this? I was like, I don't want to play as baby Spyro. Like, that's cringe. And then, I don't even remember how I got Dawn of the Dragon. I want to say somebody bought it for me for my birthday, because they were just like, oh yeah, he likes Spyro. And I was like, what is this? And, like, I begrudgingly played it because it was a Spyro game, but I didn't really like it that much from what I remember. Like, it was okay on its own, but I remember just, like, begrudgingly, I would just play it, like, all mad and be like, I wish this was just a regular Spyro game. I would need to play them, like, today to get, like, a real grasp on them. But Dawn of the Dragon is the only one I played. And like I said, I was, like, iffy on it. Mostly because I just was, like, mad that it wasn't like the old games.
Is that you, Spyro?
In the 2000s, too many video game franchises thought for some reason they had to take their IPs and completely change them, make them more gritty, larger scale, etc. Well, I think another thing that inspired that was,
I forget.
I mean, it was just like the general shift of the industry was going, but it was like, I mean, gaming was starting to mature, like, in the PlayStation 1 era and, like, the N64 era, like, Super Mario 64 was all the hype, like, Crash, Spyro, like, for all intents and purposes, like, kid games. And then starting with the PS2, it was like, oh, and, like, the PS2 and the Xbox, it's like, oh, we got Halo, we got God of War, like, Call of Duty starting to hit the mainstream, like, yeah, I guess Call of Duty didn't really hit the mainstream until the 360 came out, but, like, we got God of War, we got Devil May Cry, the Resident Evil games are starting to pop off, with like 2, 3, 4, especially 4. Like, we don't have time for Crash or Spyro anymore. It's like Toy Story. Andy's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. How am I supposed to... Oh, I'm probably supposed to glide from the tall building. That would probably make more sense. But yeah, so then Crash and Spyro were just like, yo, let's reboot dark, gritty storyline. Hack and slash, beat 'em up. Crash has tattoos for some reason. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't remember if I want to glide from here or from there. Because one of them works and one of them doesn't, and I don't remember which one's which. I want to say this is too far away. But guess what? We're going to find out the hard way. I actually can't get up there. Or can I? I don't think I'm supposed to get up there. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Oh yeah, that definitely works. I don't think that was the intended method of getting over here. I also don't think I have the key. No, I didn't get the key, so that doesn't help me. Let's turn Spyro into Lord of the Rings. Let's turn Crash into anime. Yeah. They really turned it into the Lord of the Rings because they got Elijah Wood. I mean, even like the Sonic franchise got in on the dark and gritty with the Shadow the Hedgehog. But I think the other thing that also helped like spur that along was that Jak and Daxter kind of did the same thing to its own, like to its franchise. Like Jak and Daxter started with the first one as like more of a cartoony, like kind of chill vibes situation, and then Jak 2, it was like dark, gritty. It was like almost like a GTA game, basically. They turned Jak 2 into like a GTA game almost. Still like more on the kiddie side, but it was basically like a GTA game. It was like open world and steal cars and dark and gritty and... I'm supposed to be doing something here. Oh, that wasn't it. The only platformer collectathon that got it right was Mario. Everyone else fell apart. Donkey Kong disappeared. Sonic ditched it altogether. Crash and Spyro got serious. And Banjo, we don't talk about nuts and bolts. Richard and Hank went dark and gritty from what I remember. Never went dark and gritty from what I remember, thankfully. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was kind of the only, like, non-Mario platformer that didn't chase the trends of the industry, really. They didn't get dark and gritty. I would say with the PS3 era, they got, like... I mean, it was still... Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it was, like, super serious storytelling. But they definitely got... You know... a little more, like... mature-ish. Like, it wasn't just all slapstick humor. There was, like, some actual, like, emotional weight to the story that they were telling in some of those games. I know that I need to get to that weird platform, but I don't remember how to get to it. Oh, am I tripping? Do I need to jump off of that and glide all the way around? Or can I just glide from here? I'm tripping. They did kill Ratchet that one time. Maximus. Oh yeah, he's Maximus, all right.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds.
Is that Knuckles?
Tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
That's literally Knuckles. It's literally Knuckles. It's literally the voice actor for Knuckles. That awoke something within me like a sleeper agent. That was literally Knuckles from his voice actor from the Sonic Boom. I don't know if he still has the same voice actor now as he did in the Sonic Boom games. But like, as soon as that guy started talking, it just reminded me of like all the memes of Knuckles from that Sonic Boom show. It's wild to me that Sonic Boom the game is like widely considered one of the worst games in the franchise, like one of the worst 3D platformers ever maybe. But the like associated cartoon show is maybe like one of the best video game adaptations. Like genuinely a good cartoon. I like binge watched almost all of it on Netflix a while ago. It was like a genuinely funny cartoon. Leave it to Nintendo to prove that you can still do platformers aimed towards kids and make them great. I mean, hey, Nintendo, their whole thing is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Mario ain't never broke. Travis Willingham stepped away from Knuckles during COVID. I can't remember the new guy's name. Dude. I thought it was Travis Willingham, but I couldn't tell. And like now that you say it, it's like so obvious. Like, duh, that's obviously who it is. I was gonna say, because he doesn't sound like that in the newer games, but I know that like I mean, the most recent game that I played that I could think of was Forces. But Forces had like a lot, like everybody was like super serious in that game for the most part. So I couldn't tell if I was misremembering or if he just sounded different because he was being super serious. It makes sense that they recast him. Say what you will about the Mario franchise, but Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are genuinely two of the greatest games of all time. I actually never played Galaxy 1. Well, I played the opening of Galaxy 1 on the Switch, because I bought that stupid Mario 3D All-Stars game. Because they were like, oh, you can only buy it for like 3 months, and then you'll never be able to play it again. Or you'll never be able to buy it again. And so they suckered me in, and then I think I played all 3 games for a combined total of maybe like 2 hours. I played the opening of Galaxy and like the first 2 levels, I think. And it was great. I don't know. I don't play my Switch a lot. Galaxy 2, though, I played the shit out of on the Wii. Willingham still voiced Knuckles in Forces. I don't know what the new guy's first game was, but I know he played him in Frontiers. Sorry, Frontiers is the game that I was thinking of, not Forces. Frontiers is the game that I meant that everybody was super serious. Forces, oof, man, what a game that was. I'm actually ashamed to admit that I have the platinum on Sonic Forces, and it's like one of my least favorite platinums of all time. Because you would think, like, oh, it's a Sonic game. It can't be that hard to platinum. And, like, it wasn't difficult to platinum by any means. But for some reason, there was just an absurd grind for the trophies in that game. And I don't remember this exact specifics right now. But it was like, I remember having to play that game for an absurd amount of time to unlock everything. There was like 50 daily challenges that you needed to complete or something ridiculous. And so I'd have to come back every day and do these daily challenges. And then there was some other grind that I had to do. Oh, you had to collect like 50,000 rings or something crazy like that. And the most you could hold at a time is like 100. And so you would have to get like max rings like 500 times on a course or something. Might be one of the worst games of all time. That and 06 being in video game hell forever. Yeah, man, like, I don't really know what Force's excuse is, though, because, like, I honestly think that Force's might be more egregiously bad than 06, because 06, you could at least make the argument that, like, okay, they were building a game on a new engine, on new consoles, they only had, like, you know, 8 to 10 months to develop it, you know, all this stuff. Forces, they were coming off the backs of Sonic Generations, which was arguably, like, the most return to form that we've ever had for a Sonic game. Or, they were coming off of Generations, which everybody loved. You know what I mean? Like, they were building off the same concept of Sonic Generations. And then they're like, yo, let's let people create their own character, which, you know, isn't a terrible idea on paper. I think the execution was not that great. Because, like, almost all of the animals looked almost exactly the same. It had slightly different face shapes and ears, and that was pretty much it. It was just a very half-baked concept. And it was very much obviously just, like, to capitalize on the, like, there's always that meme of, like, the Sonic community that they all have OCs or whatever. And it just felt like it was to cater to that audience specifically. At least 06 is memorable and funny for how bad it is. Force is just sickening. Yeah, like, it's like 06 is in that category where it's like, it's so bad that it's good, almost. Whereas Forces isn't bad enough to be funny. It's just offensively bad. Like, can't check my phone. I checked my watch, though. I'm not trying to dunk on your argument here, but Sonic's last game prior to Forces was Lost World, which was very, very meh. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't consider Lost World, like, a mainline entry. Like, I guess maybe it was, but, like, I just mean that not necessarily the very last game prior to Forces was Generations. I just mean that Forces was very clearly building off of what they made with Generations, because they still have the modern Sonic, classic Sonic formula, and then they're like, okay, well, we can't just do more of that, which I arguably think that they could have very much gotten away with just doing, like, a Sonic Generations 2. You didn't even need to call it that, but, like, I don't think anybody would have complained if, you know, we got a new Sonic game that was just the exact same, modern Sonic, classic Sonic formula. But instead we got the Avatar thrown in there, and they tried to have this, like, really super serious story that was really stupid and horribly written. And just, like, made a mockery of itself. They're trying to capitalize on the internet trend that was 5 years past being funny. Exactly. Knicks 2-0 Eastern Conference Finals. Heck yeah. I was rooting for the Knicks a few weeks ago because, and I didn't even have tickets to the concert. Like, I didn't have a horse in the race at all. But, Bring Me the Horizon a few weeks ago was set to play Madison Square Garden on, I don't remember the exact date, but it was like a Saturday night. And it ended up happening that the Knicks were like, got to game 6 of whatever playoff series they were in. And it ended up being the case that if the game had to go to game 7, it would be in Madison Square Garden on that same Saturday as the Bring Me the Horizon concert. So the Bring Me the Horizon concert was either gonna have to get moved to a different venue or canceled if they made it to a game 7. So I just remember I was like, dude, I hope the Knicks win. But it's funny because I was close months ago to buying tickets to go see them at Madison Square Garden. So when I had heard that news, I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't spend money because I'd be so mad if the concert got canceled. And then it ended up that the concert didn't get canceled because they won in Game 6. And then they ended up playing a sold-out show at Madison Square Garden, and I was really sad that I wasn't there. They're like the #1 band on my bucket list right now that I absolutely want to see. And if I would have just committed, I could have went and saw them. But I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to go to New York City. And the next closest was Pittsburgh, and I didn't want to drive all the way there. But I should have committed to one or the other. I'm hoping they'll play somewhere closer on their next tour, but they really only play, like, big cities. Big stadiums. Well, most of the places they were at on this tour was arenas, I think, but... And also, like, festival headliners. Birds of a Feather, flame every vulture in Clifftown. Let's just be thankful that Frontiers was at least solid, and Shadow Generations built upon that, which was really good. I need to go back to Shadow Generations. I bought it, like, on release day, which I don't even know how long ago that was now, like, probably a year and a half, 2 years almost. And then I, like, played the first level, and I was like, I'm gonna stop playing this right now, because I'm going to record myself playing it or stream it, and then I didn't do that. I guess I still could at some point, but I did not do that. Enzo, how you doing? WWE reported that wants to bring them back. If that ain't the nail in the coffin, that Vince is back, I don't know what is. Dude, like, I don't know. Like... WWE and TKO got to be one of the most confusing company in the world. Like,
you've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
You released like 30 people right after WrestleMania. Most of the people that you did keep, I guess I shouldn't say most. We don't really know how many people, but some of the wrestlers that you decided to not fire. You then ask them to take 50% pay cuts. And then willingly let go of people who said no to the pay cuts. Or like willingly parted ways with, however you want to word it. And then... Oh god, I almost fell. And then... just to like fired almost the entire tag team division or released them all, and then now the rumor is that they want to rebuild the tag division. You wouldn't have had to rebuild it had you not fired them all. Like, you release Motor City Machine Guns, you let go of the New Day, Frax Team are doing literally nothing. The Street Profits are, mostly just a pawn in Seth Rollins' story for some reason. Like, the MFTs are, I don't know, useless. I don't really care about any of them. like, you don't use the tag teams that you do have. And then now that they use literally just random pairings of people that they throw together more than their actual established tag teams. Like Kit Wilson and The Miz have had more like tag team matches or like screen time as a tag team, I think, than any actual established tag team in the last like month and a half. I didn't know it worked that way. I only recently found that out like shortly before that happened, because I had heard of some other, I don't remember what show it was. There was some other concert that like there was a controversy with that happening. That a sports team had a playoff game, or like a playoff series that went late. Maybe it was for hockey, I want to say. You're telling me this doesn't work? This used to work on the PS1. I guess it doesn't work anymore. But no, yeah, I guess it's like, if it's a stadium for a sports team or an arena for a sports team, I guess it's like in the contract that like the sports team has priority for the arena. So if for whatever reason they need the arena for the night for a playoff game or whatever, then the musician has to kind of go somewhere else. I don't really have a choice. WWE's almost unwatchable again for completely different reasons than the last time. Dude, I'm right there with you. Like, from the stretch of, like, right after Vince, like, fake left, where he was still really in creative control, but we all thought that he left. So from, like, SummerSlam, what was that, SummerSlam 21 or 22? That one in Nashville that was, like, right after Triple H took creative control. In air quotes. From then until, like, WrestleMania 40, and a little bit after, I was watching every week. Like, Raw, SmackDown, NXT religiously. All the pay-per-views. Like, I was hooked again. I felt like a kid. And then... Oh, I 100% in this level? I didn't even realize I 100% in this level. Okay, I'll take it. I was watching religiously, dude. And then... slowly, like... I've just been slowly, like, weaning off of WWE, like... First I dropped off of NXT. Around, like... That was, like, kind of... A little bit after WrestleMania 40. I was just like, I was like, NXT ain't really that exciting right now, like, whatever. And then I was like, okay... you know, whatever. Then it was, sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. Then it was... I'm trying to think what, like... So even after I stopped watching NXT, I was still pretty religiously watching Raw and SmackDown. Until... I don't know, it was like... around the Rumble, maybe, is when I stopped watching... Like, religiously, I stopped watching Raw and SmackDown. I would catch them every now and then, maybe. Like, on a Monday, I would put Raw on my computer while I was playing something. Like, not really watch it, but, like, just have it on. And then... now I'm back to just watching the pay-per-views. And most of the time, that's just because it's just something to do. It's something to put on in the background. Or, like, sometimes I'll go over somebody's house and hang out and watch it. But it's like...
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big. Like
It's just like everything they do is like
those large enemies.
dumb. Like, when the story came out semi-recently of them like proudly announcing at like a WWE town hall meeting that they were using AI in their storylines, that was like the least surprising thing that I've heard in a long time, because I'd been thinking to myself for months that it just feels like AI is writing the storylines because they don't make any sense. Like, the narrative threads week to week are like so disjointed. Stuff just happens just to happen. Like, it felt like the same people weren't booking the show anymore. And I was technically right, because it was TKO and a robot booking the shows. And then, like, it was especially egregious, like, leading up to WrestleMania this year, with all the stuff with, like, Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll being involved in the rivalry that we've been waiting for Cody Rhodes to be in since he came back. And them just completely floundering that whole feud. I'm worried Elton Prince is next on the chopping block just because of how well Kit is doing right now. Dude, that's another thing that I hate, is that they're like, they don't care about releasing people while they're injured from working for them. Like, I think they technically get around it as a legal loophole because they technically consider the wrestlers as licensed contractors, even though they don't treat them like actual licensed contractors. Was there other ones around the map that I forgot to do that on? Can't remember. I don't think so. But, like, it's ridiculous that they can release people while they're injured. Not even that they can, but, like, that they choose to do so. Like, I get it's a business. I get everything's about dollars and cents at the end of the day. But, like, at some point, we gotta have a little bit of human decency. Like, oh, this person broke their leg while they were, you know, putting their body on the line for our monetary gain on one of our shows. Like, under our, you know, watch. Like, maybe we can, like, even if we are planning to get rid of them already, maybe we could pay them another 2 or 3 months, since they can't work anyways. Maybe we'll pay them for another 2 or 3 months until they are healthy again. And then we'll let them go. Because then they can actually go out and, you know, find a new place to work. But, like, what, Zoe Stark they released when she was injured. Carl Anderson they released when he was injured. Like, not Kit Wilson, Elton Prince, like, he's got, like, some kind of neck injury or something crazy. Like, could you imagine if they released, like, Kevin Owens or something? Or Big E when he got injured? Like, that's... Like, I hate that they... I don't want to say make exceptions, but, like... Yeah. So then it's just, like... I don't know. Maybe I'm more empathetic to that kind of stuff, because as someone who has a long history of getting hurt, like, I would be furious if my job was able to just fire me while I'm at home on medical leave. Like, that's ridiculous. Right, makes sense. I just don't like hot enough concerts to know that. No, yeah, there was a big, like, uproar on, like, my Twitter timeline and Instagram timeline, especially now that they're, like, that they were on tour the last, like, month and a half. It was just all Bring Me the Horizon stuff. It was all clips from the concert, you know, people talking about concerts and, oh, I'm going to this show on this date. Like, what should I dress up as? What should I bring? Like, what should I expect? Like, it was just all just, like, Bring Me the Horizon concert. Everything you could possibly want to know about the Bring Me the Horizon concert. Alright. I need to turn on the AC. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, let me catch up on chat here for a second. NXT lost all its momentum. It's unwatchable, and I was a 2.0 defender. I think it's not the entirety of the problem, but part of the problem with NXT is that they poached, like, every, like, half-decent, likable wrestler from NXT. Like, the only wrestler I could think of that's in NXT right now that people give a heck about is Tatum Paxley. You could maybe argue for Tony D'Angelo, but, like, I don't know if people care about him that much. They might care about him just because he's been in NXT for so long. But, like, I don't know that he's really that over. Like, what else does NXT have? Like, Joe Hendry's gone. Trick Willie's gone. Blake Monroe, I guess, is another one. About it. Ethan Page is gone. Devon Evans is gone. Stephanie Vaquer and Julia are gone. Jordan Grace is gone. Ricky Saints, a.k.a. Derek, is gone. Who else is gone? Everybody. Carmelo Hayes. Like, all the, like, big names from NXT are just Fatal Influence, Toxic Attraction, whatever they're called. I can never remember. And the people I want to watch, I care to watch, are Oba, Jacob, and Danhausen. I could care less about the rest of the show. That's fair. For me, see, and this is a whole nother conversation to get into. I'm legitimately, and Edward, you know I'm a certified Brock Lesnar hater. I'm so fucking mad about this angle with Brock Lesnar. To me, and am I being dramatic? Maybe. But how are you gonna give Oba that fucking monster rub of fucking retiring Brock Lesnar, excuse my language, of retiring Brock Lesnar, for Brock Lesnar to come back and kill him in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Like, what was the point? Am I going to sit here and say that it absolutely killed all of Oba's momentum and now Oba's, like, dead in the water? No. Do I want to say that? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm dramatic, like I said. But, like, just... You shouldn't have done the fake retirement bit, in my opinion. If this was the angle from the beginning... Like, if this was known to be an angle from the beginning... Like, this 100% seems like a ChatGPT storyline. if it was the case that Brock Lesnar was like, yeah, actually, I'm done, and then they convinced him to come back, okay, maybe I could forgive it. But just the way it was executed, and now, like, it's like, oh, okay, like, Oba is the Beast Slayer, like, he really actually slayed the Beast. Like, I know we called Seth Rollins that back in the day, but, like, he retired him, he's done. Like, it's, like, they essentially, like, I felt like it was like, oh, this is a cool passing of the torch, like, Oba's the new, like, Beast of the WWE, like, that's sick. And then Brock Lesnar comes back and he's like, nope. And I was like, come on, man. Although, like, obviously I was excited to see Brock Lesnar retire, because I'm a certified Brock Lesnar hater, and I always will be. But, like, I don't know. I do not care to see Brock Lesnar back, at all. Santos Escobar was hurt. I didn't even know that he was hurt. I mean, actually... Oh, no, I didn't know that he was hurt. Santos Escobar was such a weird one, because, I mean, I didn't know he was hurt. I guess that makes a little more sense. I just remember they released him, like, randomly last year sometime. And if I remember correctly, it wasn't part of, like, the normal, like, WrestleMania cuts. It was just, like, some random release in, like, some random part of the year. And then, like, randomly a week later, they were like, yeah, he's back. Like, we re-signed him. And then I just don't ever remember seeing him on TV after that. Like, they just re-signed him and didn't... In my mind, he probably showed up a couple times, and I just didn't even, like, put two and two together that he was there and that it was him. But, like, in my head, that whole situation happened, they re-signed him, and then he literally never showed up again, and that got released. Which is, like, the most TKO thing I can think of. Triathlon. Defeat all the ski norks. Still is. Oh, and they released him while he's hurt. Okay, cool. Yeah. Typical TKO. Tony D'Angelo and Lola Vice. Yeah, okay. So, like, most of the hype acts are in the women's division. Are stuck in the same spot of, but they're not good enough to leave. Yeah. Lola Vice has been there for a long time, too. Tony D'Angelo's been there quite a bit longer than her, though, I want to say. I could be wrong. But yeah, they're like... That's a fair point. Like, they've been there for what feels like forever, but they also feel like they're hardly improving. People really like Jada Parker for a while, but that's kind of dead. Yeah, Jada Parker's like... I don't know. I feel like she hit her ceiling. In terms of, like, her gimmick. Because, like, what is her gimmick? She's just... You know what I mean? Like, she's just... She doesn't really have a character. She's just... there. She, like... I don't know. Not mad per se, but it just feels like, why? Do they really need Brock just to get retired by Gunther? Like, what does that really do for the company? That's my thing too, is it's like, with this series of events, you can tell that the direct path is, okay, we're doing this so that Gunther can retire him at SummerSlam. And like, I really like Gunther. But, like, I feel like this career killer gimmick, ironically, is killing Gunther's career. Because think about it. It's like... Yes, I understand Gunther's supposed to be a heel. But it's like... He was a heel that was known for just putting on banger, physical, like, crazy, like... Not I guess crazy for, like, current WWE standards, like, crazy physical matches with, like, obviously the crazy chops and, like, just putting on banger matches for, like, WWE standard. And then now it's like, now all he's going to be remembered for is retiring, like, all of your favorite wrestlers. Like, I feel like that low-key is killing his own career.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was
Like, the Ring General character, I thought, I mean, had it run its course, maybe, but, like, I like the Ring General character way better than the career killer, like. Because all you're going to do is just associate the resentment of, like, oh, I'll never, like, even though, like, sounds stupid, but, like, stick with me. Like, yes, we knew that was going to be John Cena's retirement match, no matter what, no matter who was against, like, whatever. But, like, now it's just, like, now you have this resentment towards Gunther, because it's like, oh, because of Gunther, I'll never get to see John Cena wrestle again, or because of Gunther, I'll never get to see AJ Styles wrestle again. But now you're just going to associate Gunther with, like, this negative aspect of, like, oh, like, he retired all these wrestlers that I like. And I know me saying all this sounds stupid, because I obviously want Brock Lesnar to be retired. But, like, I don't know. Remember Nikita Lyons? Isn't she on that Let's Freaking Go show now? Like, how did she get demoted from NXT to Evolve to get demoted again to Let's Freaking Go? She got demoted like 4 times and still has a job. Like, nothing against her personally, but out of all the people that they could have released, like, I know that sounds horrible. Like, I'm not advocating for anyone to lose their jobs, legitimately. But, like, if we were gonna pick one. I'm missing something somewhere. 368, so I'm missing, what, 32 gems? Isn't there a key around here somewhere? Or am I tripping? I want to see WWE call up Jada, put her with Michin and Fab, and do, like, the badass street chicks. I think could be something cool there. But nah, Cargill needs goons. Like, I don't know, man. Jade Cargill needing minions is such another, like, AI storyline. Because you're telling me that Jade Cargill, the woman who, like, literally never loses, almost always has one-sided squash matches where she wins in, like, 6 minutes, if that, has held the title for, like, 7 months and defended it, like, twice. How do I get to that platform? You're telling me she needs Michin and BFAB. Like, that's what I'm expected to believe. Don't forget, because of Gunther, we'll never get to see Goldberg again. Shame. We needed him to bury another young talent for a world title. You know what? I talked a lot of crap about the career killer gimmick, but if it means that we'll never see Goldberg and eventually Brock Lesnar again, I don't know, maybe it ain't so bad. Maybe it ain't so bad. I don't remember how to get to any of the places that I need to be. Low-key, I think I need to get up there and use that to glide all the way to the key. For some reason, I feel like there's a crazy glide that you gotta make in this level. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I gotta do. I guess this isn't that crazy of a glide. But it seems crazy. Now I gotta hope that there's 30 gems in there. In that container, crate, chest, whatever you want to call it. There's so many people in WWE. The WWE is shoving down our throats, and I can't stand it. Sammy's one, Lash is another. I'm trying to see if I'm missing someone. I don't know. Sammy, like... I liked Sami Zayn for a long time, but I don't know. His best work in WWE, unfortunately, was like the stuff with the bloodline. I don't know if that is unfortunately or not. Maybe that's a good thing, but like that was like his peak. His work with the bloodline. Ever since then, and I mean, like, even before that, I mean, he did have a heel gimmick, like, a while ago when he was, like, the conspiracy theorist, and that just kind of went nowhere for a while, but, like, realistically speaking, he's had the same gimmick, like, almost his entire WWE career. Of just underdog, quote-unquote, that rarely loses. Excuse me. So how that makes him an underdog, not exactly sure, but... Dr. Shemp. And a cheap Daniel Bryan knockoff. Yeah, they want him to be Daniel Bryan so bad. But, like, not. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. My controller's on the charger. What's happening? Tell me my charger's cooked, dude. No. 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 My charger lasted me such a long time. I mean, I have another one, but... Oh. Pour one out. That's also my phone charger. That's gonna be a problem. I had my controller plugged in this entire time thinking it was charging. And apparently it's just been slowly dying on the charger. I hope it's not my controller. If it's my controller, then we're really cooked. Better just be the charger and not the controller. Hey, yo. Aurora says goodnight. Good night, Aurora. Love you. But... Oh... Jump scare. I forgot about those guys. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Okay, alright, lady. Let's calm down here. Calm down, settle down. Alright. Settle down. Hello. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Gotta use the whirligig. I don't know if these things have an official name in Spyro lore. Dude, there's an eclipse. I can't stare at the sun, brother. I gotta get my sunglasses out. I can't tell if I'm tripping or not. Because I know for a fact my entire life I always call these things whirligigs, but I can't remember if that's the official name for them or if I just made that up. I've now made up Spyro lore and real Spyro lore in my head, and now I can't tell. Oh, that was a rough one. A 25er. Let's go. How do I get to that lady? From here? Or do I gotta go all the way up? I think I probably have to go all the way up top again. That doesn't work for me, brother. No, I think I have to do it from all the way up there. Oh yeah, that's what we were supposed to do. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Whoa. That's not the official entrance. I'm supposed to use this whirligig. Dude, now I want to know if that's the official name for those things. Trondo.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool.
I actually don't know if they ever refer to those things by name.
Over and over. But I tell you one thing. He should watch his...
Have you seen those Instagram reels of the average Hulk Hogan interview? I can't remember. I don't know. I do be getting a lot of wrestling related reels. That was a lot of R sounds. Oh, he got his cheeks out. I want to say that I have. I know I've seen a lot of, I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy that just makes fun of Triple H in creative meetings. And be like, all right, that's why we do what we do. It's a new era. Dude just hit me with the 360 no scope, dude. And the Undertaker taunt? No way, dude. You know, brother actually told me I've gated dog. Yes, okay, I have seen those. Dude, I fell down a rabbit hole. I think it was after I got surgery last year. Of me just like... Oh god. Of watching videos of like just all the lies that Hulk Hogan told in random interviews and for no reason, and people just fact checking them. Where is... Oh, I have the key. Duh. Like, what's in the box? Unlock the strong chest and Dr. Shemp. Like, there's the one of him saying that he was, like, played bass for Metallica or something like that. Or that he almost played, or that he, like, I don't know, auditioned to be in Metallica or something. And I'm just like, dude, no, like... And then... Was it James Hetfield or Lars? One of them from Metallica. They're like, I've never even met Hulk Hogan in my life. I wrote Not Like Us about Randy Savage, brother. Jeez, I need healing items. There we go. I need more. Feed me more. Rybaxel, you know? Now that's a tag team. Was that ever an actual tag team, or did I just make that up in my head? That had to have been a real tag team. Ryback and Curtis Axel, Rybaxel. If it wasn't, then dude, get me in that creative room. I could make storylines only AI could dream of. They were a real tag team? Okay. Then I didn't make that up. I thought for sure I was a creative genius. Dude, if I was in charge of WWE, well, there would be signs, first of all. Because one, Finn Balor would hold probably every title in the business. And number two, most of the tag team division, if not all of the tag team division, would be teams put together, not necessarily because, you know, their characters work together or they have good chemistry in the ring together or anything like that. It would mostly just be stupid puns or like wordplay of people's now I got distracted by my watch. We're just gonna have to restart that one. Or just like puns or like wordplay of people's names going together, like Rybaxel. You know, I was the one filming Zack Ryder's YouTube videos. Oh man, we missed one of the buckets. We're cooked. Oh yeah, we're super cooked on this one. Like, we're not just cooked, we are a well-done steak, brother. Oh, man, we are cooked. No, yeah, we're done. We're done. I was actually the soldier that offed Bin Laden, dude. That's... Oh, my God. I'm surprised he didn't say that, to be honest with you. Or, like... Maybe not that exact sentence, but like something similar. Like something to the effect of like, "Oh, I was the first one that Obama called after he got the news, brother." Did I just cook myself again, dude? Because I think I did. I don't remember the correct order to do this one in. There's like a correct order to do all these speedway challenges in, and I don't know what it is. Let's try lights next. We'll go out wide for that one. Come back in for this. Dive deep for that. Come back up for this. Oh, but now I'm missing a light somewhere. And I think I'm missing a couple arches too. The golden arches, brother. Okay, well, here's the last light. I didn't get any of the buckets yet. There might not be... chest, arches, rings, lights. There's no way that that's the intended method. Let's try it. I missed a bucket, dude. You know, I looked Truman dead in the eyes and said, the Japanese aren't giving you a choice, brother. Oh, man. That's why, because the last bucket's right here. You know, I never understood the lore on why Spyro can fly in these levels, but can only glide everywhere else. What was it? Buckets, lights, rings? I think lights was last, actually. So I already messed everything up. Let's see. Wild statements. Chests, arches, rings. There's no way. Don't even... No. No, that's wrong. That's factually incorrect. I know an incorrect statement when I see it, and that is that. That is an incorrect statement. We're gonna start with this light. We're gonna go around this way. Did we try this already? I think we tried this already, and it didn't work. But we'll try it again. Maybe it'll work the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time, or the fifth time. I 100% tried this path already, and it did not function properly. Okay, we got arches. I'm missing a light somewhere, brother. And we got buckets. No. I don't understand why this one's so hard. I was the one who told Vince to turn Rocky my V heel, brother. I'm gonna go hard right. Like super hard. There you go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, brother. We got buckets. Why are these things so far away? I don't understand. We'll do buckets now. Well, we failed. We'll do buckets later. Buckets, buckets, buckets. You literally just waste so much time flying between buckets, dude. I don't think this is right either. I'm gonna cry. Oh! I knew I shouldn't have doubled back. You know, I was actually the first person to donate on a HexxedPhenom 24-hour stream, brother. I totally messed up the order that I did them in just before. I actually don't know who the first person ever to donate was. I think it might have been Tyler. I'd have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure I can look at that somewhere. I'd have to dig into the annals of the Extra Life history. But if I end with rings, I don't know. I don't know. I'll try it the way that the game has them listed out. If I don't get it this time. It's just weird because, like, with every other one of the Speedway levels, not just in this game, but in all 3 of the games, like, normally everything is laid out in a very specific way that it's like, it's very obvious what the intended pathway is. And in this, like, everything's just kind of jumbled together in the same spot. I did the exact same thing. Okay. Chess, arches, rings, lights. See, it doesn't make sense to do arches. This can't be the intended method. Let's try chess, arches, lights, rings. Or even just, if we do what we've been doing. With the lights and arches, where we kind of go back and forth. I don't know. Let's try it. Chest, arches, lights, chest, arches, rings, lights. Arch. Where are the rings from here, even? This is going to be cutting it real close. Oh. No. Let's try ending with rings. We'll do buckets. And then I don't know what else. I missed a bucket somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's just... This one's a wash. Let's try that again. Crazy how weird games feel at 30 frames per second. Then I'll grab that light. We'll grab some arches. We'll just like swerve in and out. Nope, this can't be right either. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe we just use the bonk method to just rapidly change direction instead of trying to use Spyro's awful turning radius to do anything. What if we do... I'm going to just hardline the lights since they're in like such a weird order. And then right after this light, I'm going to bonk and we'll go do buckets. Dude, the buckets are so far away. I should have got at least that one arch to keep some time. But then the buckets end so far from the arches that I'm going to... You lose time on the buckets because they're so far away from each other. Like, I'm going to lose. And there seems to be the arrows that point me in a random direction. Like, he's pointing me backwards. Which tells me I'm going... Oops. Oh, that screwed me. Buckets, the first light you see, then arches, then rings, then finish lights. Okay. Buckets. I wish I didn't have to make such a harsh turn. That's why I think buckets can't be first, because you have to make such a harsh turn there to get the first one that you waste like 4 seconds off rip. And then there's a fairy over here that literally says that I'm going in the wrong direction. Unless that's just pointing me away from the invisible barrier at the end of the level. Okay, bucket. This was not the right light, because if I'm going to arches. Okay, hang on. I just gotta hold my stick like hard right as soon as we start, or hard left, I mean. Buckets. First light. Infamous first light. Then arches. Then Sonic and the Secret Rings. Bonk. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Thanks for the tip, Edward. I'm not gonna lie. I could have swore I tried that already, and it didn't work. But you were my good luck charm, so I appreciate you. All right, now that horrific incident of terror is over, we can move on to the next world, which is, it's not Beastmaker, it's Magic Crafters, I believe. Bazinga! Oh god. The game almost screwed me there and almost sent me into the purple goop. Off rip. Excuse me. Never played this game before, by the way.
How fast you found so much
Hey.
stolen treasure.
You have now, kind of. Thanks, Gosnald the Balloonist. We're going to Magic Crafters, dude. Magic Crafters, low-key, might be the worst homeworld in this game. No, I lied. It's the one after Beastmakers. I can't remember the name of it. It's like similar to Magic Crafters, but different. It's like Wizard Makers or something. What's another word for craft and make? Spawners or something. I don't remember. It's like similar in vibe, but worse in every conceivable way. It's like Hogwarts or something. My math brain doesn't work well with anything except when I'm watching other people play video games, I guess. See, my brain just doesn't work. I don't know why, like, for some reason, that is by far the hardest speedway in any Spyro game to me, and I don't know exactly what it is.
Magic Crafters, I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue things.
Recover the eggs. Let's go. We got 33 dragons already, dude. Oh, that guy did not even see that coming. The soundtrack in these games are so fire, dude. Love it. Wow. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. I never watched the Minecraft movie, so I can't tell if that's a real quote. But it sounds like it would be from the Minecraft movie. Bro, why don't you go recover the eggs? You're freaking huge. I'm just a little guy with a bug. See, you just gotta suspend your disbelief. Those guys were trapped in crystals. They can't help us. Even though we freed them, they serve no purpose to us. But then in the final cutscene, they're all standing around being like, yeah, dude, let's go. You did it. And it's like, okay, well, what the hell were you doing? You were no help. Uh-oh, our first supercharged panel. Uh-oh, we're gonna get into some trouble. Xantor. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's Gambit.
You can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead. Try it.
Oh, I sure will, pal. Thanks, Zorgon, or whatever your name is. Zarcroft. Zeeple. Dude, I don't remember how to get this guy. He'd just be running in a circle. Throw that egg in a circle. Throw that egg in a circle. Man, he's fast, dude. Dude, can you stop? Hold it right there, dude. This is giving me dizziness. There we go. Zara Croft. I got you, Cher. Ah! Oh, dude, I just got so cooked. That might be one of the biggest wombo combos I've ever seen in a Spyro game. Holy cannoli, I got demolished. I need some heals immediately. And of course, there's nothing. There's nothing. And this guy's gonna demolish me. Alright. What's up, a boulder? Boldar? I'm gonna choose to pronounce it as Boulder.
To a special place where you can learn to fly.
Thanks, dude. This is the third one I've done already.
Young dragon, earning my wings.
Your wings are look. Your no offense, buddy, but your wings look a little cooked. Oh, not those lightning guys. They be. Why is there no heals anywhere? I feel like I'm being punked right now. I'm definitely gonna get killed by one of, if not all of those things. Heals. Somebody help me. Those green lightning things look like they should be from a Final Fantasy game. Wizard Peak, more like, oh god, that guy almost killed me. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm having fun. I'm glad to hear that, Junior. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. Showing the love, showing the support. I appreciate everybody showing the love and the support. Not just today, but all the streams each and every year. I'm supposed to supercharge into that thing. Showing the love each and every year for Extra Life and Penn State Children's Hospital. Of course, we're going to be raising money all summer long. 99 days until the 24-hour live stream. That's happening Saturday, August 29th. Starting at noon Eastern, we will be live here on the channel for 24 hours straight, raising money for Penn State Children's Hospital in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Of course, they provide life-saving healthcare and surgeries. And they could use our help. And of course, if we reach our first milestone of $1,185, not only will we have raised a total of $10,000 for Penn State Children's Hospital since 2018, which is an insane milestone, an insane accomplishment, but that will unlock a second 24-hour live stream later in the year for you guys. So let's make it happen. I know we can do it. We've raised well over that for a few years now, so it's very much possible. What am I missing here? I'm missing a tenner somewhere. Doesn't necessarily need to be a gem worth 10, but missing 10 gems somewhere. Did I check behind this thing? I guess so. Did someone mention Harold James Potter? I did. I was doing a Haggard impression, and that's I don't know if you could even consider it an impression, considering I don't know what Hagrid sounds like because I've never watched the Harry Potter movies or read the books outside of the first 100 pages of the first book. That's like where I spawned in. That's not like a real place. I mean, it is a real place, but oh god.
Thank you,
Oh.
Spyro, for recovering so many of our... Hop aboard. Would you like to go?
No. I can't go to Beastmakers that I didn't even do any levels here yet. I mean, I can, because I think the requirement is like 10 dragon eggs or something. It can't be 10. How many do we have? Excuse me. How many do we have in total? 7. I think we only need like 4 or 5. Dude, that burp was gross. You guys ever burp and it tastes vaguely like vomit? And it makes you want to vomit? That just happened to me. Uh-oh. My Buffalo Wild Wings is coming back for revenge. Dude, it's got to be in here. I don't know how I... Oh boy. A key? I don't know what this goes to. Is this back in spawn, or was this supposed to open the thing that I supercharged through? Using, like, first-person shooter terms when referring to Spyro feels wrong. Like saying back at spawn while playing a Spyro game. Something about that doesn't sit right with me. What is this key for? I'm almost entirely certain it was to that container. Or to that chest that I instead supercharged through. Isn't there like a false wall that I have to supercharge through, or is that... Do those not get introduced until Spyro 2? I feel like there's something more to that supercharger, but I can't remember. Like I'm missing something. Isn't there a way to get up there? There's got to be a way to get up there. Do I need the supercharge to get up there? Am I tripping, dude? Quiz time. I asked ChatGPT what the top 10 most iconic final boss fights in video game history are. What do you think it had at number 1? I can never predict AI, because AI is low-key stupid. In my head, I would think it has to be Bowser. But it's probably going to say something stupid, like... It's going to say something, like... obscure as hell. It's going to be like... Frickin'... I don't even know. Maybe I'm not supposed to get up there. I think that just drops down to this side. I think that's just where the thief jumps over to screw you. I don't think you can get up there. This spawn, dude. Where am I supposed to go? Is there anything else that it could be other than Bowser? Also game specific. And I would probably say Bowser in the original Super Mario Brothers, but it's probably gonna get me on a technicality. It's probably gonna be Bowser from like Super Mario World or something stupid. It's gonna be Bowser from Super Mario RPG. He's not even the final boss in that game, I don't think. There's something that I'm missing here. That's 10 gems. There's gonna be something else that I'm missing. Nope, that's not what I wanted to miss. Oh, we're cooked. It's not Bowser. Then, like, what? Most iconic final boss fights in video games. I don't know, is it frickin'... I literally can't think of another final boss fight. It's gonna be like... I feel like it's gonna lean... So if it were Bowser, it would have to be a specific Bowser boss fight. So like Bowser Mario 64, it's not Bowser. Iconic final boss fights in video game history. Is it like a fighting game? Like, are we looking at like Shao Kahn, maybe, or like a Shang Tsung, maybe? Is that too old school for ChatGPT? I don't know. Is it? Are we looking at like an RPG, like an Elden Ring? Is it Melania or whatever her name is? It picked this fight as number one because it's a game that has basically defined a generation and has been beaten by more players than any other, according to it. Game of a generation? Is it recent? Is it Breath of the Wild Ganondorf? Is it Ocarina of Time Ganondorf? Is it one of the Souls games? Because I don't know anything about the Souls games. Night, Joshy. Have a good rest of your stream. See y'all, chat. See you, Mark. Have a good one, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. I don't... See, I want to say something from something from Metal Gear, like a Psycho Mantis, but I don't know if he's the final boss fight. And I don't want to sound stupid. Even though I just made myself sound stupid, potentially. I'll list them as you name them. Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat 2 is 4. Bowser from Mario 64 is 3. Ganon from Ocarina is 6. I'm just gonna start rambling stuff off, dude. I say is I can't think of literally anything else. Final boss fights. I don't think it's gonna be any games I like, so I don't think it's gonna be anything from like Crash Bandicoot or Spyro. Also, like,
Would you like to go?
I think I'm getting too hung up on the wording of it, because I also have to remember that it's AI. Liquid Snake, Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Psycho Mantis is not the final boss, but I guess I'll take that. It's probably just listing, like, the 10 most popular games of all time. So none of the Souls games or Elden Ring is on there, or Bloodborne. Like, nothing from the Soulsborne franchise. I know they're technically different franchises under the same umbrella, but I'm kind of surprised. Oh. I don't know what game you would pull from, but I would... Some version of Eggman, I would assume, or Dr. Robotnik. I don't know how anal the AI is going to be about that. No Elden Ring. Bloodborne was listed as honorable mention. Okay. That still doesn't really help me. There's super obvious ones that I'm missing. But they're just not obvious enough, apparently. No Eggman, dude, get out of here. I mean, like, see, here's the thing, is, like, to me, iconic boss fights just means that it's like, oh, dude, like... I don't know. I'm getting too hung up on the wording. For sure. No Eggman. What does the game consider a boss fight? Like, yeah, the game. What does the AI consider a boss fight? Is there anything from Pokemon on there? Like maybe like Red from Pokemon Red and Blue? Or like your rival from Pokemon? Think final boss specific. What one final boss stands out? Dude, AI... Alright, this is gonna be the most meta thing I could think of. It's gonna be the final boss! What final boss stands out? Fucking none of them, dude. That's why I can't think of anything. Bowser, that was it. Bowser, Ganon, I got them all. Those are the only ones that exist. No Eggman, he was the other one. He's not real. No, I pointed that out to the AI afterwards, and it was like, oh yeah, duh. One final boss fight. Mike Tyson and Punch-Out. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm old. I'm Unk status. It's gonna say, like, the Ender Dragon in Minecraft. I never played Minecraft. I don't know. Oh, threw red in after you pointed it out? I thought you were talking about The Rock. Gonna be the final boss. Dude, that's what I mean. AI is dumb. Like, it's never even heard of Pokemon before. I don't need to kill that guy. Where's the last gem? I don't care. Mike Tyson, Punch-Out, Ender Dragon, #1. Dude, I knew it was something stupid. I don't know, that doesn't say that. I have played Minecraft 1 time. No, that's a lie. 3 times in my life. Oh, dude, it's a fucking cave. I hate it here. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm missing what? I got 4, 3, 1, 6. 4, 3, 1, 6. 8. 5. So I got 4 numbers left, and I don't remember which ones I'm looking for. There's no way we get Crash Bandicoot in the top 10, right? There's no Dr. Neo Cortex for any of the Crash Bandicoot games. Chose the Ender Dragon because Minecraft's the highest selling game of all time, and therefore more gamers to face the Ender Dragon than any other final boss. Well, if that's the case, if we're going based solely on sales numbers, according to the AI, then the final boss of GTA 5 should be #2. Michael or Trevor, depending on the ending that you pick. Spoilers for a 36-year-old game. No Cortex, no Spyro villains. I know there's no Spyro villains. Nobody likes Spyro, apparently. Spyro, unfortunately, always played second fiddle to Crash. Which, I always saw them as equals as a kid, but... The only really iconic Spyro villain I feel like is Ripto. Like, Nasty Nork, kind of a joke character. Nobody really gives a heck about the Sorceress. Crash, I mean, I don't know. I'm biased because Crash Bandicoot is like my jam, but I feel like there's a lot of iconic Crash villains. That's because there's like so many and they recur through about like all the games. No GTA 5. Badass final boss music. Final boss music? Oh. Sephiroth? I don't know if that's what you were trying to lead me to, but that popped in my head. Sephiroth do be... Oh, I didn't want to do this. Maybe I did. I don't know, I guess. No, I can't do this. This is out of the predetermined order. I grew up with Malifor from the Legends game, so he's really memorable to me. I don't like that I'm playing the game out of order now. Sephiroth, okay. Sick. Alright, so what numbers do I still need? That might help me kind of pinpoint where we're looking. I have 1, 2. Excuse me. I don't know. Final boss. I need 7, 9, and 10. Okay. Oh. Master Hand from Smash Brothers. I feel like I don't know enough about Street Fighter to say who the typical like final bosses in the Street Fighter games are. But I feel like I might be needing to say Street Fighter. From a fighting game, a beat 'em up, a classic platformer. Okay. It's a fighting game. I would think it's either Master Hand from Smash, or I don't know who like the main villain is in like the final boss of Street Fighter is. Is it not Akuma, right? It's not. What's the green guy's name? Is that Akuma? Roman Reigns? Not Master Hand. I was kind of shocked by that one too. Street Fighter. It's not Akuma. Who is it? Akuma? I've never played Street Fighter. I don't know. What other fighting games are there? The only other one I can think of is Tekken, but I don't think Tekken's nearly popular enough. What other fighting games are there? It is Akuma. Okay. All right. I'm cooking. 8, you said... Oh, 9, beat 'em up. Beat 'em up. When you say beat 'em up, are we talking like more of a classic like beat 'em up like side scroller kind of thing, like a Streets of Rage, or are we talking like hack and slash, like a God of War DMC situation? Because I could see like a Zeus from God of War, or a Ares from God of War, maybe, or maybe it's the newer God of War games. Who was the final boss in God of War 2018? Alder? Oh, that must not be that iconic. I can't remember who the final boss was. 2018. Odin. No modernish beat 'em up. Beat 'em up.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Not modern-ish. That sounds like it's not entirely retro either. Beat 'em up. Are we talking like Streets of Rage type beat 'em up? That's like the only. Is it one of the Battle Toads? It's not really a boss fight. We were talking about the franchise earlier, and about video games getting darker over time. Okay. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. We spoke about it earlier. DMC. We talked about DMC, we talked about God of War, we talked about Ratchet, we talked about Jack, we talked about Spyro, we talked about Crash. We're talking about Sonic. It is modern-ish. I don't know who the final boss in DMC is, though. Is it like fucking... I know you play as Dante. Who would the final boss in Devil May Cry be? Satan himself. I don't know. Alucard? No, that's Castlevania. Is it a God of War game and I just got the villain wrong? Who's the main villain? Who's the final boss of God of War 3? Isn't it Zeus again? Don't you fight him at the end of 2 and 3? Not Satan, but it is DMC. Oh god, we're gonna be here forever. I don't know anything about Devil May Cry. I may cry trying to figure it out. Oh, I hate this jump. This is annoying. Is it... Oh, maybe is it, Virgil? He's a guy. He's another character from Devil May Cry that I know. He's in Devil May Cry 5. I know that. I played that for like 6 minutes. I know there's also a third guy in Devil May Cry 5, but I don't remember their name. It's like... Oh, man. It's like Dante and... Dude, I am so good at this game. Virgil. Is that how it's spelled? That's crazy. That's a crazy way to spell Virgil. So then, what was the hint I got for 10? A classic platformer. So we eliminated Sonic. We eliminated Mario. Classic platformer. Dr. Wily from Mega Man, dude. Ridley from Metroid. From Super Metroid. From Super Ultra Mega Metroid. What else? Let's keep spitballing here. Gotta be one of those two, right? We'll know the franchise from Smash more than anything, I think. Is it not one of the two that I named already? Not Metroid and not Mega Man? Kid Icarus? Not Wily, but from Mega Man? I assume by the way that you're wording it? Ridley's not the final boss? Could have fooled me. I know nothing about Metroid, but I assumed that Ridley was the final boss in the first game. Or in one of the games. Okay. I know Sonic from Smash Brothers. What other platformers are in Smash Brothers? Fucking, what's the dude's name? Mr. Game & Watch. For some reason, I was going to say Dr. Game & Watch, but that's not right. It is a Metroid game. Oh, God. Is it Dark Samus? Egg Hunt. Defeat Hidden Egg Thief in Wizard Peak. No! God, I just got screwed so bad, dude. The Crystal Scratch. What do I know about Metroid other than Riley? Other than Riley. What do I know about Metroid other than Riley? Other than Ridley and Dark Samus. Zero Suit Samus, which I know is just Samus without the suit, so that can't be the final boss. Xenomorph. I don't know. That's definitely an alien. Man, if I was the final boss of a Metroid game, my name would be... The character is an assist trophy in Smash. I've never played with items in Smash, so that does not help at all. Oh, God, it's gotta be... Oof. Oh, man. It's gotta be... Krakatoa. Qui-Gon Jinn. Quasimodo. Dude, I'm just spitballing. Kakarot. I don't know why I'm so stuck on the letter K, but something about it feels right. The Walking Condominium. the Walking Condominium, King Kong Bundy. Mother Brain? Dude, that's not... Don't even... There's no way. I really like the art for the charity stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this design I think might be one of my favorites that I've done. So.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
Hopefully here within about a week or two, I'll be able to put the t-shirts up for sale. So if anyone is interested in buying that nice old piece of artwork up there on a t-shirt, you'll be able to do that. And the money, or the proceeds from that will also benefit Penn State Children's Hospital. I'm just waiting for sample prints to come in to make sure that, you know, the colors look right and that it prints good and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't want to have, you know, God forbid, I wouldn't want to have somebody buy one and then it looks like crap or the colors print wrong or something. So. Just want to do my due diligence first. Mother Brain. That's... What a name, dude. Mother Brain. That was my nickname in college. No God of War. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like I have a hard time, like, thinking about games from, like, a critical mindset like that. Like, I don't know. I've never, like, really sat down and, like, actually tried to do it. But I feel like I would be really bad at, like, reviewing a game. Because I feel like I'm not very good at articulating, like, my thoughts and feelings on games and like what makes a good boss fight versus a bad boss fight, and what makes, you know, a boss fight iconic versus not iconic, and stuff like that. I'm just gonna be at work tomorrow thinking about the name Mother Brain. Joke's on you, I'm not gonna be at work tomorrow. So I'm just gonna be thinking about Mother Brain. Mother Brain's gonna be on the brain all day. I'll probably be streaming more Spyro tomorrow, thinking about Mother Brain.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try jumping.
Dude, no way. No way, dude. We gotta go check that out, dude. We never seen that before. There's a secret area in Artisan. How am I missing 60 whole freaking gems, dude? Where they at, though? No, for real, where the hell are they? 60? That's like a lot. Like, if I was missing like 6, I'd be like, okay. Whatever, but 60? No, that's too many. I know it has something to do with this supercharger. I just don't know how. Just sitting at the table eating breakfast, giggling over Mother Brain over and over again. I don't know, something about it. Something about it feels long. Was there anything else up here? Like, am I missing something up here? Is there a false narrative happening here? Dude, there's a whole other section of the level that I never went to, that's why. How do I get there? I guess from here. This has got to be where the 60 gems are. Okay. Well, not even close to all of them. Oh, there's more, don't worry. Yeah, my job gave us off tomorrow on top of having the paid holiday on Monday because there's nothing to do. Because we don't have any product to run. Which, like, in theory sounds cool, but you're also not getting paid. So, like, it kind of sucks. All right, we're chilling. So, like, that part's not cool, but it's a 4-day weekend. Like, I don't know. I want to say that I can't complain, but I could definitely complain about my paycheck being short. I mean, we were given the option to use PTO if we wanted to, but I don't like burning my PTO on days like that. Like, if we're already not gonna have work, I'd rather just be like, I want to save my PTO days for days that I want to have off work. Does that make sense? Something about the headset hat combo doesn't work for me. But I like this hat so much that I gotta keep wearing it, I feel like. It also matches my shirt. Little hot dog logo. There's a hot dog. Dude, I'm tired, and it's 12:34. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I slept like doo-doo dog water yesterday. That's definitely not helping my situation here. I don't know why. I went to sleep at like, I don't know, I fell asleep around like 11-ish last night. And then just randomly at like 3 a.m. my body's like, hey, dude, we're awake now. And now, mind you, I didn't have to be up for work until like 6 a.m. So my body just randomly woke up at like 3 in the morning and was just wide awake. Like, for no reason. I just tossed and turned for the rest of the night. And then I was finally about to doze off around like 5:40. And my alarm was about to go off in like 20 minutes. And I was like, it's not even worth it. And I was like, I'm just getting up. Because I know myself well enough that, like, because that similar situation has happened to me so many times before, that I know that, like, once I fall back asleep, if I'm not going to be asleep for more than, like, 20 to 30 minutes, like, if I'm only going to sleep for 20 to 30 minutes, I'm just going to feel way worse when I wake up. So I just know at that point that I have to just cut my losses and stay up. I've been up since 3 a.m. I basically have done almost a 24-hour stream. I mean, not like streaming, but you know what I mean. Like, I've been awake for almost 24 hours.
I didn't think so.
It's crazy how much different, like, how much easier that 24 hours feels compared to the 24-hour streams. But I think it's because, like, once you get to a certain point with the 24-hour streams, when it's, like, late at night, like, early in the morning, like, there's not a lot of chat activity happening, and you're just sitting there playing video games, you're just, like, there's no one to talk to other than yourself, kind of. And you're just, like, it's like, it just hits you. And plus, you spent, you know, the last 18 hours, like, being energetic, you know, trying to make jokes, trying to be funny, like all that stuff. Like, it takes a lot out of you. I'll say that. Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. How can I help you? How can I have Mother Brain Triple Crunch Taco? Oh man, now I want some T-Bell. Taco Bell is my kryptonite, dude. I think maybe after this level, I might call it a stream. Haven't decided yet. Oh, dude, that was so close to us being cooked. We were almost a well-done steak right there. Every time I look over at the camera, I'm like almost completely transparent because of the green hue to my shirt. The green screen does not like it. The chroma key doesn't like it, I guess, to be more accurate. But dude, it's been my kryptonite. Like, so growing up, like, I never ate Taco Bell just because, I don't know. I never really had any interest in eating Taco Bell. I just never cared about it. And then JP actually is the one that put me on the Taco Bell. Back in, like, I don't remember. we'll say 2013, maybe somewhere around there. I want to say it was either shortly before or shortly after they first brought out the quesarito. Whenever the heck that was. It was like somewhere around there. I want to say. Taco Bell and Waffle House. Never been to a Waffle House. I don't really even know where the nearest one is. Like, I don't know if there's one that close to me. Probably in, like, Philly, like, around that area, maybe. But, like, I don't know if there's one within, like, an hour of me. I'm honestly not, like... Excuse me. I'm honestly not the biggest, like, breakfast food person. Like, if somebody invites me out to go, to go for breakfast, I won't say no. That's mostly just because I'm fat, though. But, but, like, if the choice is mine, I will never pick to go out for, breakfast. Like, I'll never go by myself to go out for breakfast. Like, you're not gonna see me pull up to Denny's by myself, or, like, I don't know. I don't know why. Ever since I heard the Braun Strowman order, I've been hooked. I don't know that I've ever heard it. I probably did. Like, I probably saw it somewhere, but I do not recall. I don't even think cutting the corner there was faster at all. You know, Waffle House has lunch, right? And honestly, I didn't not. They don't call it Lunch House, they call it Waffle House. Well, how am I supposed to know? Like, in my experience, though, like, if you go to Denny's, granted, I've only been to Denny's like 3 times, but if you get anything other than breakfast food, I feel like it's mid. Like, if you're going to Denny's and getting a burger, just go to a burger place. Like, unless Denny's is the only thing open, then it's like, whatever. But, like... I'm a moron. Denny's is garbage. That, I can agree with. There's a decent little breakfast spot near me. But I've only gone there twice, and both times I was hungover. But it did hit the fucking spot. Oof. You hate to see the peer pressure when it comes to Taco Bell. Oh, god damn it. Pops of the tops. Detonate 3 explosive chests on the pillars in Alpine Ridge. Yeah, I gotta lock back in once I get my car fixed, because I've been slacking on the gym the last couple weeks because my car's been in the garage. In and out of the garage, but mostly in it, you know? Because it always wins. Yeah. It sure does. He's 8 hours away and still telling me what to do. Dude, I'm cooked, dude. Like, I'm washed. I gotta hang up the boots. Like, I've never been so washed in my life. And that's crazy because I shower every day. My condo has a gym that's in walking distance, and I just refuse. Now, see, I would like to think that if I had like a gym within walking distance, that I would go all the time, but I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's true. I just be lazy sometimes, man. And like the thing that sucks is that like I mean, I don't know. At least for me, it's like I had a great gym routine going for like 3-4 months. Going like anywhere between 3 and 5 days a week, trying to get closer to that 5, but we wouldn't, you know, hit it every single week just because of like, you know, random other stuff going on. But like it felt like a routine, and then I like just fell out of it like instantly somehow, and now I'm just like lazy. I really just don't enjoy lifting unless I'm with someone. Yeah, I totally feel that. But once I get my car back, as long as it's in working order, I really have no excuse to not start going to the gym again. At least for a few weeks, question mark, depending on I'm missing quite a lot of gyms here. What did I do? Especially because I might be needing to get surgery on my other foot in the next couple weeks. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I have a follow-up with my doctor in a few weeks to see what the heck is good. So I should really get as much gym time in as I can, because if I have to get surgery, then I will not be able to go to the gym for quite a while. And I really don't want to gain back all the weight that I lost. That's where I came in. I'm actually surprised I was able to make that jump, but I don't think I can do anything else from here. Okay. I lost some substantial weight a couple years ago, and thankfully it hasn't really tried to come back. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't noticed any, like, substantial weight gain in the last couple weeks to a month, I would say. That's, like, about how long it's been since I've been to the gym. And I'm still mostly doing good on my diet, which, like, your diet really is the most important part, as much as I tried to deny that for years. Like, you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. Like, if you eat like crap, like, there's really not much you can do about it. Unless you're gonna spend like 8 hours in the gym, and even then, I really don't think you can outwork a bad diet. But, I've still been doing meal prep, which has been, I think, my biggest lifesaver. Because, for the most part, like, unless my friends invite me to go out or something, I can't justify, really, like, eating out most of the time, unless I'm, like, really craving something. Because I used to justify eating out by being like, oh, well, I don't want to cook when I get home, or I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm too lazy to cook, or there's nothing to eat at the house. And now it's like, I can't, in good faith, say any of those things because I have meals in the fridge that I just need to, excuse me, toss it in the microwave or whatever. So that's definitely helped me a lot. And, like, I don't know. I never really, like, ever really cooked that much, like, growing up. Like, there was a couple things that I, like, knew how to make and could make if I wanted to. But, like, I never really did any sort of, like, substantial cooking. But, like, meal prep, not that hard. I mean, granted, I'm picking easier recipes, but, like, most of the time I'm picking stuff that you could throw in the slow cooker and just let it sit for, like, 6 hours, but it's still relatively easy. I don't know, man. The Rock eats like 12 chocolate chip pancakes every morning. It's not like he'd cheat by using performance enhancers or anything. No, dude. It's also not like he has a gym that comes with him everywhere that he goes. And probably an entire team of nutritionists that, like, craft his every meal. If this is the level that I think it is, this level's high-key annoying. I think this is the level that I think it is. I'm pretty sure there's a really annoying supercharge path in this level.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Hell yeah, brother. The Rock might be a bigger liar than Hulk Hogan, bruh. The guy just screams fake in every way. Oh, 100%. Like, he's not even a person anymore. Oh, 100%. He's almost as real as ChatGPT. Like, if you told me, like, if a news story came out where they were like, oh, dude, The Rock is actually, like, a robot, I'd be like, okay. You're just finding that out now? Dude, this is the level with the really annoying supercharged thing. Oh my god, we are so cooked. Ajax?
I hate
You mean Francis, dude?
Become big and strong like you. I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Ah, dropping hints, huh? Dude, look at those bugs. That's scary. That's a scary looking bug. That's a scary looking bug. That's a scary looking bug. I can't believe Spyro the Dragon is advocating for children using explosives, setting off pyrotechnics. Dude. The Rock got replaced by a robot in 2012. Dude, I could see it. After he lost to Cena. I guess that was 2013 that he lost to Cena, right? After he lost to Cena, he was like... He slowly started replacing his body with robotics. Run away, run away, run away. I don't even know which direction I came from, if I'm being honest. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Leave me alone. He didn't laugh because he couldn't laugh because he's a robot. You're joking, dude. You are not telling the truth right now. Oh, I missed the spider. I'm supposed to be killing these things. What? What? Rock is just Kevin Hart's AI. Dude, I can see that. Don't The Rock and Kevin Hart have some kind of beef going on, or was that fake? Was that just to promote Jumanji 7? Good morning, Kevin. Ready to make another Voodoo movie with me? Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. I don't know what I was trying to accomplish there. What? 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 Cedric? Not Cedric Alexander, dude.
Try combining your supercharge
Charged with jumping and gliding.
and really explore the high.
Hi, Squidward. Oh, we're cooked, dude. We are so cooked. What are you doing to me? I'm tired. I don't need sleep. I need answers. I don't think that worked. I don't think I was supposed to go this way, to be honest with you. Hello, Squidward. Still working the cash register, Squiddy. Oh, God. No, dude. Don't even mess with me right now. You're messing with me. That actually wasn't that bad. Oh, I'm missing so many gems. I'm missing 141 gems, brother. Sleep times? Dude, it feels like it. I know I said, like, 3 levels ago that I was going to go to sleep after I finished that level. But I think I'm really asleep after I finish this level. If I finish it, because I don't know where to go. Excuse me. I feel like I'm missing something with the supercharge. There's definitely some fugazi stuff with the supercharge. Like I'm supposed to go whoop-ow, and then go up and around, and then come back down, and then no, that wasn't it. I don't know. Unless I'm tripping, like unless I'm thinking of a different level. I could have swore there was some crazy stuff with the supercharge. I'm the one true gem collector, brother. Oh, the freaking spiders. They got me, brother. You got me, brother. Oh no, this lady gives me a kiss. And then I can kill the spiders this way. Arachnophobe. Defeat all metalback spiders. Dude, Spyro looks so cool like this, dude. He ha hoo ha hoo ha. He ha 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 hoo. I am the one who knocks. I am the one who socks. There's no way, dude. What am I missing? A whole egg, dude, and oh god. I've never even had a Percocet, brother. But how am I missing so much? I'm missing 74 gems and an egg. I didn't even hear no thief laughing, dude. I'm so cooked. Oh, there they are. There's all the things that I need. Yeah, there's some weird stuff you gotta do. You gotta, like... I don't think that was it. Maybe it was. If you turn hard enough left, you'll find yourself going right, brother. If you turn hard enough left, you'll find yourself going right. If you turn hard enough left. We got all the eggs. All the egguses. Where is the rest of the gems? Ah! I'm missing a 5er. Gotta be a purple gem laying around here somewhere. But actually, they're technically like a bluish hue in this game. Oh man, I guarantee it's gonna be one from an enemy that I killed that's just like laying in the grass somewhere. Oh, they got me, brother. They have me, brother. they have gotten to me. Ooh, they got me, brother. They had me. They had me in the first half. I'm not gonna tell the truth. You know, I wrote the Austin 316 promo, brother. Austin 316. When you think about it, it's kind of funny that, like, maybe the most iconic wrestling promo of all time is about a Bible verse. Like, I just find the optics of it funny. I don't know why. It's like, out of all the things to, like, come up with in a wrestling promo, it's like Bible verse. I was filling in for the Sandman the night MLK had the dream, brother. When Undertale hit Hogan with the tombstone. When Undertaker, I thought it was an Undertale. I was when Undertaker hit Hogan with the tombstone pile driver. Oh, you got me, brother. Dude, it still makes me so mad that he tried to be like, oh, the Undertaker broke my neck, brother. Where is this purple gem? Purple gemstone. Slightly bluish, actually, in hue. Oh, they've gotten me, brother. Did I miss something up here? Low key, high key, key. Stop kissing me, dude. Actually, I did the piano part on Megalovania, brother. That'd be sick, honestly. Oh, here it is. I told you. Not much we can say about Terry, dude. There isn't much we can say. I was the first player to beat the Ender Dragon, brother. Dude, you wouldn't even know how to open the Ender portal. And to be fair, neither do I, but... Alright, where are we at with trophies? 11 out of 37? Could be better. Oh, we're missing a lot of trophies here, to be honest. Okay. Well, we're 47% through Spyro 1, which in 3 hours and some change, almost 4, I would say that's not terrible. 15% through the whole trilogy, although those percentages are not entirely accurate, because I believe you can get over 100% in all 3 games. So, yeah. I whispered Baja Blast into the ears of the Taco Bell CEO, brother. I'm the guy dunking in the Nike logo, brother. I invented the McRib, brother. Dude, what a guy. What a multi-talented individual. Ugh. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Edward, thanks again for our first donation of the year. Much appreciated. Every dollar helps, gets us towards our goal, and more importantly, it helps us help the kids, which is the most important part of doing all this. I told Toby, you gotta dance down the street, brother. Oh, man. Yeah, I wish I could stop yawning. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciate it. I am planning to be back tomorrow with some more Spyro. Not exactly sure what time. A little bit earlier than today, but probably around 6, maybe 7 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there. Extra Life Mania is running wild. But thank you guys for tuning in. Much appreciate it. And until next time, guys, have a phenomenal night.